Good evening, folks, and welcome to High Velocity Racing League. This is our all-star race here this evening at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're rocking the Gen 6 cars this evening. Joining me this evening, my name is Matthew Chase, but joining me this evening is Sam Moser. We are going to be looking at 200 laps here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway this evening, and looking like it's going to be a decent night for racing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Super pumped to get the All-Star race going, lots up for grabs, bragging rights for the whole rest of the year. These guys are going to be pushing it and giving it everything they got for sure. And definitely kind of a challenge here with these Gen 6 cars. Nobody has really been running these very much, and I think these guys are going to be getting used to these all night, and it's going to make for some really exciting racing and maybe some, different names up top than normally, and we're kind of mixing the truck series, the rookie truck series, and the Xfinity series together. So it should be really, really exciting tonight. I'm super pumped.
A little bit of everybody here this evening. The weather not looking too bad. 72 degrees on the outside temp. Clear skies, only a little bit of wind. Track temp looking nice and cool at 75 degrees. We're looking at a race that's going to be going in from sunset into the dark, much like the Coke 600 usually does. And yeah, it's going to be a very, very fun event this evening. Something we haven't really done here at High Velocity Racing League, and hoping to continue to do these events in the future. So
Yeah, it's really cool to put something on like this, and have the Xfinity guys in the top. I think 18 guys were eligible from the rookie truck series to move on into here and be able to compete tonight. Not everybody's going to make it, but we got a pretty good crowd so far. About looks like 15 guys so far. Count that up.
yeah, 15. Yeah, it is 15
on the dot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good counting.
So yeah,
fastest so far, Bobby Grady.
Yeah, he just took it not that long ago from William Kern, and William Gay made his way back up there too. So a lot of Williams up there in the top three. So it'll be interesting to see where they come out on qualifying.
Not far behind him is Bryce Fontaine.
Yeah.
He is rocking that Eternal 12 paint scheme in the number 6 car tonight, but it is the 12. We're going to call it the 12.
Yeah. Some numbers have gotten switched around. I don't know exactly how that happened. I think the session is a little weird tonight, but we'll do our best to call what I see with my own eyes on the car.
He's got the Penske. He's got the Penske 12 too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
spun out there coming out of 3.
He did.
I've seen that a couple times tonight. Some people have been getting, they've been slipping up a little bit. They're used to that new gen car with a little bit more stable, a little bit more downforce. So these guys, they're going to be having to adapt a little bit, and it should be interesting to see. I don't know how much practice these guys have. Some probably more than others, but they've had a whole week to get ready. So we'll see if they can do it. I'm looking at Sean Wilder though in that crazy Kool-Aid car. Have you seen that one?
I haven't yet.
Check out the 99 of Sean Wilder with that Kool-Aid car. Cause
that is interesting.
That is a wild paint scheme right there. Kind of that tie-dye look. I saw it immediately. It jumped out at me. A very interesting scheme. Might be scheme of the race right there.
Get a nice up close and personal shot there of the 99.
Awesome.
Got a peace symbol on the back as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I wondered. It definitely looked kind of, that chillin' vibe. It had that love and no war kind of vibe coming from it. That makes sense.
Bobby Grady's right in front of the 99 there too.
Yep. There's our fastest so far. 29.315. Pretty good lap. And we are about to go to qualifying.
That is exactly what we're about to do, is go to qualifying here. We will keep our eyes to see who comes out on track first. Looks like Parker Weekly and William Kern entering pit lane, so they're going to be going out on track. We'll start with Parker Weekly. Oh.
That's weird.
Did he go back in?
I don't know. I went to Kern.
Yeah, let's go to Kern.
Who's just coming out of the back straight now in his Caterpillar number 31 tonight. Kind of a cool scheme. Kind of reminds me of that Ryan Newman car, I think is what it's based off of. See how fast he's able to get.
Put the tower up on the left-hand side for the qualifying session here.
I think he's keeping it pretty high. Probably trying to gain momentum.
Yeah, he's keeping it a little high, yeah.
I mean, about the middle, actually, on that turn. So we'll see what his plan is. I'm not sure. These guys might be trying to do, there's different strategies, as always, with how you qualify. Well, my guess is after this lap, he's going to be right there in the middle. Oh, Parker Weekly did qualify with 29.594. And Raymond Hanneman below him with a 29.749. Ooh, we got a whole bunch in. Anthony Hall takes the top spot. Randy Post. William Curran pretty slow at a 2.9977. That's kind of disappointing.
Looking at Randy Post now.
Yeah, Randy Post took it. 9.531. Sean Wilder. Oh, there we go. William Gay. 29.391.
We're watching Post's second lap right here. He's coming off a 4.
Bryce Fontaine as well.
Doesn't get faster.
No.
William Gay on the pole right now. His second lap coming to the line. Also not going to be faster. Bryce looks like he's done.
Yep, he's done. So David Meacham is the only one who's left to qualify. Let's see. Yeah, he's just coming out of the pits now. We'll see if he can challenge William Gay for that pole position. Kind of an interesting paint scheme there. That's also pretty cool. That black and purple kind of magenta. The only Toyota tonight, I think. That's the only one I've seen.
It is the only Toyota.
See if he can bring a good name to us Toyota fans. Things pretty stable, staying nice and high, trying to gain that momentum up, get a really good run for the second lap.
Yeah, his first lap, slowest on the qualifying run so far.
He's hugging that line. He's doing a perfect job going through 1 and 2 there. He is definitely banking on this one being his fastest for sure. Dive it right down there to the bottom again. Looking real smooth. It's looking like a good lap. I'm expecting a pretty good time here.
Should be a good lap. That lap, much faster. Yeah. Much faster, but only going to move him up the board 4 positions, so.
Yeah, he's going to be starting 11th, it looks like. 12th, my bad. That looks like the stage is set. William Gay wins pole in the All-Star race, with Bryce Fontaine in second. Then Anthony Hall in third place. All within pretty close. We got a 29.391 for William Gay, 29.403 for Bryce, and then a 29.414 for Anthony Hall. Chris Weingar right behind them with a 29.419, so he was pretty close. And then William Kern bringing up that 5th position for the top 5 with a 29.425. Yeah, Bobby Grady was looking the fastest, and he got 6th. So, I mean, I think he'll be a threat all night.
Yeah, it was tight at the top there. The top 8 all within a 10th of each other, so very, very close. Randy Post 200th slower. Second lap screwed up off of 4 first lap. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. And, that's all it takes to put you down. But, I mean, hey, we got 200 laps to, square it back around and make your way to the top. So there definitely is chance to make it back up to the top 5 spots here. There's lots of race to go. Not count them out yet.
Plenty of race here this evening.
It's going to be a long one for sure.
It is.
Going to be in here for the long haul. Probably going to give them a little chat up before they all get out there, I would assume. They'll be starting shortly, I'm sure. Any predictions, Chase?
I don't have any predictions. But I will say that I have it on very good authority from a certain little bird that came in before that there might be something on the line tonight.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like I believe the winner of this trophy or of this race is going to be getting a trophy. It sounds like.
A little plaque.
Yeah, a plaque. We're going to have something made special up for the All-Star of the High Velocity Racing League. Should be pretty cool. So there's definitely some bragging rights on the line tonight. It's going to be heated, I think, towards the end.
That it will.
And we do have a competition caution at lap 50, and I'm thinking there's probably going to be at least one incident before then. I would be put a large wager on that. We'll just have to see who it is, though. Hopefully, they're able to keep it relatively tight. And Charlotte's one of those places where, there's not a lot of room to take it three wide here. You can, but I don't expect to see much of it. But towards the end there, you might see some three wide action going through, which gets real exciting real fast. It's a fast, tight circuit.
All right, well, let's get through our grid here. Starting on your pole, it's going to be the 75 of William Gay. Bryce Fontaine says 6, but it's the 12. He's going to be starting in the second position. Anthony Hall starting in third. Chris Weiniger in fourth in the 53. William Kern in fifth in the 31. I don't know what that was in the back, but something happened. Bobby Grady in the 1. We'll be starting in the 6th position. Parker Weekly starting in the 7th position. Sean Wilder, P8. Ray Hanneman in 9th. Randy Post in 9th. Ray Hanneman in 10th. David Meacham and Bryce Tucker round out that next row. KT McCann and Sean Hapiak are going to finish it up here. We are racing, though, at Charlotte for 200 laps.
They are off. And it looks like Bryce Fontaine definitely got the big jump there on William Gay, able to pull it out in front of him and get to that bottom line. Kind of an unfortunate start for William Gay, but like you said, 200 laps, anything can happen. It's anyone's game. Ooh, William Gay with a good inside move going into turn 3 there. Pulls up right next to Bryce. Definitely an aggressive move early in the race.
Very much so.
Keeping it relatively clean, though. I gotcha.
It's a great start here from the All-Star race. Bryce out to the lead. William Gay hot on the tail of the 12.
Oh, Bobby Grady gets pushed down to the bottom by Parker Weekly. Ooh, into the grass for him. He's going to go way back to the tail end. Oofda. I think that was quite the move down there to the dive into the bottom.
Some great side-by-side action there for the 3rd and 5th positions.
Definitely. Yeah, Randy Post and Anthony Hall going after it, trying to get that top 3 spot. And William Kern hot on their tail as well with Randy Post. Ooh, it almost takes it 3 wide. Oh, going into the back straight. William Kern takes it, though. He's got a narrow margin with Anthony Hall right there next to him.
And William Gay gonna go to attack on Bryce right on that quarter panel. He is there. 75 going for the pass for the lead. Hasn't completed it yet, but is going to be racing the 12 very, very tightly, right hugging that line through 1 and 2.
He says, "Damn, with 200 laps, I want to be leading every single one here so far." I wonder if something happened to Clint Hackett. He seems to be down 2 laps.
Well, as we come here to lap 6, we're going to take a moment of silence on the broadcast for our fallen friend. Caution there on lap number 6. Let's go back and see if we can figure out what happened exactly. Looks like Chris Weiniger and Parker Weekly running side by side. Weiniger gets up into the 8 and bang, hard into the outside wall there for the 2 drivers. What a hard shot there for the 53. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Bryce is paying tribute here as well, as he's got the number 6 on his car. As you guys may have seen in the Discord, we did lose a member of our truck series over the last week or so.
Yeah, we lost Ben Thomas. Not sure on the situation of what happened, but prayers be going up to his family and his friend Brett, who
Ben
gave us the hard news.
Oh
Ben
yeah,
Thomas.
yeah, Ben
Brett
Thomas.
is
Brett,
who,
yes,
is who let us know. Yep, who was
Yep.
his friend. They started racing together. It sounds like on this league, and you know, our heartfelt condolences go out to his friends and family. So that's we're gonna be running some special. I didn't see if anybody was running the sticker, the decal this race, but for sure, I think most people are gonna be running it next week in the truck series race in Indianapolis. So definitely some hard news that we got this last week. But on you know, a little bit lighter note, luckily these guys have a fast repair, so I think they were able to use those if they had too much damage to repair that time and are back out there. So everybody has a fast repair, one fast repair for this race, just due to how many laps there are and, you know, being in a new car and all. So I'm sure that will come into play. And Clint Hackett gets the lucky dog, it looks like, so he's back only to 1 lap down. So that's good news for him. He definitely don't count him out of this race yet either, so it's anybody's game.
Yeah, he'll be competing with Parker Weekly there for that lucky dog if there is another caution before the competition caution. So
He will. Yep. I just saw that. I just updated as you were saying that Parker Wrigley's also. Yep. So that will be another whole fight to watch. It seems. Should be interesting. Sometimes you're almost more motivated to get that than you are, you know, to make your way up to the top sometimes, because, you know, if you're in the lead lap, at least, you know, you can kind of just wait and see how things play out. But I mean, if you need that 1 lap back, you gotta fight somebody else to get that lucky dog to get around the field at a caution, you know, that can get heated. I've been in that seat a couple times. You feel that pressure. It mounts.
it does.
Especially as the laps tick down, and you know, you see, you know, that no other cautions are coming out. But we have plenty of time here, so I imagine it will be a civil fight in the beginning, but it might get heated as we go on. And we will be there for all the action as the pace car is coming in to go green once again.
Down pit road it goes.
Now it's David Meacham made his way up to second. That was crazy.
Into the restart zone we go. Bryce going to get a good jump on the inside. Meacham going to stay tight on the outside as much as he can, but falling back very far right off the rip.
That was a big jump. He's going to make his way down, though, to the bottom. That is the faster line. I don't know if it'll be the best line for saving tires, though. These guys got to make a 50-lap run on tires. It's only 4 tire sets for 200 laps, so they got to kind of make them last.
Oh, the 11 into the 31!
Oh, Kern! Oh, no, Bryce Tucker turned 31 into the wall.
Kern actually
stayed green.
Kern actually did a pretty good job of saving that. We're going to go back a little bit. I want to see how he saved it. So the 11 just on that quarter panel gets him a couple of times. Kern Actually keeps it off the wall even. Heck of a job saving that car off the wall, keeping the damage to a minimum. Very good job for Kern.
Yeah, that's some talent right there to be able to hold that. David Meacham looks like he's trying to make a move on the top side of Bryce Fontaine, but doesn't quite get it. He dives to the inside going down the front stretch.
He's going to have Tucker to his outside. That's a really good run from the 11.
Yeah, the 11 he's kind of just thundering through the whole storm, or through the whole field. Storming through the field. Making a huge run, and he's right there. Gonna make the inside.
So he's got a lot of momentum down the backstretch into the inside of the 12, and great pass by Tucker.
A little bit better than his pass on the 31.
A little bit, but Bryce going to go back charging on the outside, trying to get by the 11 once again. They're going to go side by side through the front stretch and into turn number 1.
They are leapfrogging this. Looks like KT McCann is also going to be trying to make a run for the lead as well. He's right there on the back side of Tucker.
Yeah, KT up to the 3rd position. Highest mover so far, up 11 positions on the night.
That is very impressive. Kind of got a 5-car. These top 5 guys have kind of created their own little pod here for a little bit. They're breaking away from that main pack back there. So far, we'll see if it holds. We're only 14 laps into this, coming up on 15.
Tucker poking the nose in on the inside of the 12. Ooh, a little bit into the wall. Looked like for either KT or Anthony Hall.
I've seen them kiss the wall quite a few times in practice. It happens a little bit, you know, coming out of these corners. You're carrying more speed than you think, and you just kind of barely tap it sometimes. And, you know, hopefully they're able to keep that under control and not cause themselves wheel damage later on. Yeah, these tires start wearing down even more.
These cookie cutters are infamous for that. It sneaks up on you on the outside there a little more than you anticipate.
I think, you know, probably some of the worst ones for it would be, what's your favorite track there in California? Auto Club?
Auto Club.
Very bad for that. And then I would also say Nashville Super Speedway and Vegas out of turn 4. Yeah, turn 3 and 4 in Vegas are very bad for that. Yeah. It can get dangerous out there.
That was a real tight clear from Anthony Hall. Meacham was right on the back bumper of the 14.
Yeah, that was close. I was about to say the same thing. Guys, there. Oh, he pokes into the bottom side and makes his way past 14.
That's
Anthony Hall.
He's got a good run down the backstretch, and he is clear of the 14. Into the 4th position goes Meacham.
He's going to the bottom of KT too. We'll see if he can take him. He's got good speed. And he definitely does. Wow.
Great momentum out of 4 there, too. He's got himself right to the back bumper of the 11 now. A good charge here. I'll say good charge from Meacham there.
Wow, that was a good lap. Oh, he moves up. 11's below the line, which, you know, that's not good.
Ooh, they were side by side. Looked like they might have had a little bit of contact. Let's get some words out of our mouths instead.
Yeah. Both a little tongue twisted today, it seems.
Don't look now. Back in the 5th position, though. Bobby Grady moving his way back up through the field as well.
So is Happy. Happy's making a good move. He is hard charging in that Mountain Dew car. Look out. And he goes. He's up to 4th. Happy making a good move on the bottom.
Great pass by the 52.
Kern's looking hungry to get back up there, too, and get past Parker Weekley.
Kern going to get challenged by... Looks like Kern's getting challenged by Post as well, but very tight racing here. 2 by 2, 3 deep.
Woo.
Great run.
Sean Happy makes it up to 3rd position now. Happy, he made a really good run there. Got past all 5 guys in 2 laps.
Oh, they're 3 wide back there. We're right around Kern.
Kern and Sean Wilder.
And they're in there. Oh, big contact. Slamming.
Oh, sideways. Oh, William Kern taken up in another crash, and it's a caution. Oh, man.
That was
Let's take a look at that.
A heck of a shot there for Kern as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch his because he's coming up on KT and Sean Wilder coming into turn 1 there. Makes his way to the inside of Sean Wilder down the backstretch, and they weren't expecting him to make it 3 wide. And they're all sitting there, and then it looks like KT gets into Sean Wilder, and then oh yeah, they all just that hard hit into the wall for Kern. I bet that took out his motor.
Pinball there for Wilder in the middle as well in the Kool-Aid car.
Yeah, he was in the middle of that, and he could know where to go. Where do you go in something like that?
And Kern just torn up there.
He's limping that thing back. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue after. I don't think he had to no because he kept going after that first crash, so he should be able to use it fast. I think.
And Ray Hanneman with a hard shot after that too, making big contact into the 31.
Bryce Fontaine, David Meacham, and it looks like Bryce Tucker all go into the pits for their first pit stop of the night. It looks like.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Like Sean stays out.
I say those guys all stayed out for the first caution of the evening there.
I guess would be fuel only, or are they going to get tires? It seems a little early to get tires.
It does. I think it is just fuel only.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Bryce only got fuel because I did not see his car lift up and he's already out. But some of the other guys, not sure. David Meacham is still in the pits. I wonder if he has a little bit of damage, maybe?
It's possible.
Might be repairing some damage. Yeah, I'm not sure. Looks like Sean Happy made his way up to number 1 now with Sean Wilder right behind him who got caught up in that. I wonder if he's going to be... He just towed or something.
I think he
he's
did.
Down.
I think Kern had to tow. It looked like he said he jumped to pits. So let's grab your race leader right now. Happy.
Yeah, buddy, that was a big move. You moved up like 6 guys.
I did. I was like, did I really save better than everybody else? But I think everybody was just on fuel save, and I kind of did it in the beginning, so just in case. So I guess it kind of worked out for me. I should be able to make it.
Well, there you go. That's good.
What's your fuel outlook kind of looking with these cars?
About 37 to 38 laps.
Okay.
So
I'm on 29 and a half right now.
So you pit in that during that first caution, then I take it, yes?
Yes, just because before we went green, I might have tapped the wall not paying attention, so I went and got 30 seconds of repair done, topped off on fuel.
Yeah, Happy. I was going to bring that up, but I decided not to. I did see what happened in the back there. And
They checked up. I was messing with some settings, and I didn't catch it in time.
All right, well.
You expect that in the rookie league, not here.
Well, that's why we're in the rookie league, right? The truck series.
Well, that is true. That is true.
Everything's on the light tonight, buddy. On the line. You got to get yourself that plaque. You want to hang it up on your own wall, eh?
Well, I just want to save that $12 in shipping.
That is fair.
That's fair. Shipping's got quite expensive.
All right, Happy. We'll get you back down with your team there.
All right.
Luck,
are you in Ramrod or are you in CTS tonight?
Ramrod.
Okay, all right. Get you back down there, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
You happy? Yeah, that was quite the move to make his way all the way up to first. So definitely some smart strategy there, taking that pit in the first one and getting that damage taken care of. And now, it seemed to end up on the good side for him. Definitely seemed to be on the right side. So looks like Randy Post is going to be starting third after Sean Wilder in second. So definitely some new faces up front. And Bobby Grady, he's a threat. He's up there in fourth. So.
Oh, Wilder didn't come into pit after all that either, so he might have some damage too. So that's something to keep your eye on as well.
Okay, yeah, definitely. As the pace car's in, so we will see how this works out. If Sean Wilder is able to hold on, or if he's gonna drop back out like a
Oh, he's got. I thought he had more damage than he did. Maybe he doesn't. I thought there was a piece of the right front missing there too, but I think he's fine.
Sean Wilder or Sean Happy though. Happy got a huge run there, and Randy Post on the bottom did too. He's right there coming, they're breaking away. I think Sean Wilder definitely has damage though because he's falling back pretty far. Looks like William Gay is making his way on the bottom there with Bryce as well.
Oh.
What happened there? Who was that?
That was Wilder getting into the wall. Looked like
around.
Yeah, bounced around. It looked like if we go back and look at it, it looked a little weird. We had a car blink out, and then it looked like he just got shot out into the wall off of that car.
Oh. Oh.
The
Yeah,
14.
he just shot out, and then David Meacham tapped him a little bit once he's done. But yeah, he just got put into the wall there.
Maybe he was just. I think he was. Looks like he might have just been afraid of the 14 blinking back up into him. But
yeah,
afterwards, Meacham gets into him as well and doesn't really have anywhere to go. Weekly was inside of the 13 as well. So, and then just spins the 99 out.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Huh. That was a weird. I don't know, because he just like popped up and just went straight to the wall. It was like, that was really weird looking, almost like in real life when their toe link goes out.
Yeah.
Kind of how that looked, but I mean, obviously, I don't think that happens in the game.
Looks like Weiniger, Meacham, Hackett, and Wilder are all going to go in and get some pit stops this time.
Yeah, my guess would be that David Meacham has some damage that he's been repairing, and that's why he's been in the pits extra long.
And Parker Weekly will be your lucky dog this time.
William Kern 2 laps down, and then Parker Weekly will be back on the lead lap. So William Kern is the only one laps down, or is he out? He's not out yet, is he?
Yeah, he's out on track. He's on track right now.
He's on track. Yeah, I meant like out of the race. I hope not.
No, he is not out of the race.
Had to use that fast repair.
I am assuming that is what happened. Yes.
Because he was kind of lucky though, because he got spun early on in that one but he was able to save it. So I mean, he probably had a little bit of damage from that, and then that one just obviously you have to use it there. He blew a motor. So yeah. Hopefully no other incidents for him the rest of the night or anybody else. Nothing crazy, at least. A couple early cautions, but that's okay. I'm sure these guys are still warming up to these cars and the track and how it kind of handles, because this is not our normal every week cars that we're racing today. Kind of a special deal because of the All-Stars. We ended up voting these in, so this is a voted choice.
It is.
So this is what the guys wanted, and this is what they got. We give the choice to you, the people. I cannot do the oh, what's that villain's name from back then? Oh well, I can't do his voice.
Lights are off on the pace car, so this time by we will be going green flag racing. But Happy was trying to save fuel. This is obviously going to be helping him in that cause. So, and all the drivers that had to save fuel, they are happy for this caution as well.
Definitely, they'll give you an extra two laps probably worth of fuel when you're pacing like this. If you're you're doing it properly, clutching in and coasting as much as you can, and just kind of really and staying in your high gear, definitely save a lot of fuel. I mean, shoot, when we were racing at Gateway, I did that and I got like 10 laps in 3 cautions because we had a bunch of cautions come out, and I had to try and make it all the way to the end on one fuel load, and I cut it so close. It was crazy. I think I had like 2 laps worth of fuel by the end of it with how many cautions we had. That helped tremendously. So will help. Pace car's about to go in. These guys are itching to get back going. You can see them kind of button up next to each other. See if he gets a good run like he did the last time.
Back into the restart zone we go. Happy with control of the field. Here we go. Green flag in the air.
Him and Randy Post keeping it pretty even there with a good start from both of them.
I say Randy,
not far behind.
And I say Post had a really good restart there too. He is tucked into the back bumper of the 52.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get a run on Happy on the back. Oof.
Battle for the lead here between these two.
He's gonna have it.
Post is on the inside. Good run though off the high side from Happy.
He did. Oh, that is neck and neck. Who ended up getting it? Let's see. Happy did. Happy ended up getting him by 1,000. Oh, that was super good. Wouldn't that have been a great ending?
Oh, and this is a great run here from Hanneman on the inside. We're almost 4 wide here. William Gay backs out of it very wisely. That was going to be a very difficult pass for anybody. Hanneman gonna charge on the inside, and oh, Bryce into the wall looked like.
Bryce into the wall. Yep, Bryce did tap the wall there. Oof. Hanneman to the lead though. The huge run off of him coming out of nowhere. I didn't even think of him. Him and Bryce though were sneaking up though. I saw them. Wow, what a run.
And he's gonna start trying to chunk away the lead here, trying to get away as fast as possible.
He's got a lot of people itching to get by him though, but he's making some time up though while these guys fight it out. That's almost the best thing for it when you got people fighting behind you and you're just gonna slowly run away with it.
Randy Post gets by happy. There goes William Gay to the inside of the 52 as well. Looks like he might be able to clear him. Looking to make a move on Post as well is William Gay. Peeking the nose to the inside. Looks like he might have position.
Tight. He's got it. Oh, wow.
Oh, side by side, dooring each other there down off the wall. But oh, there goes KT into the wall. Bobby Grady going to get by the 95.
Yep. I saw that. KT also tapped that wall. That wall coming off the floor is going to be a really big pain in the butt for some people tonight. It just sneaks up on you. You got to be real careful. Know that it's there and consciously try and avoid it every time.
Still battling side by side, William Gay and Randy Post for that second position. Trying to take a crack at it again is William Gay on the inside, hugging that line.
Happy and Bryce going at it too for fifth. Or fourth and fifth, yeah. Got two really good battles right there. They're side by side and not giving each other an inch.
Oh, and KT wants a piece of that too. So does Kern. Kern trying to get his lap back the hard way.
Yeah, he is. Wow, what a run from him. Oh, they go three wide. Oh, man.
Oh, Kern goes.
Gets by all three of them.
3 for 1. That was a heck of a move.
Inside. That was a crazy move from Kern there. To the inside. Passes by all three of them. Wow.
I mean, Kern has every reason to try to push this and try to get by these guys. If he can get by him and then take the caution at lap 50, he'll get both of his laps back in one fell swoop. So he is trying to push to get in front of Hanneman at this point. Post is blocking this though. Kern hard under the back bumper of the 54, trying to find his way by. This is a really important spot here for William Kern, trying to get both laps back in one.
Yeah, this is huge. He's got William Gay. Can he get Post? I think he's going to have him.
Yeah, he's going to look to the inside of the 54 this time.
He's going to have him. Now he's just going to be having his target set on Hanneman now. Post is looking to fight him, though, for it. He's right there on his bumper to bumper. Wow. Going into turn one. This is some crazy driving from Kern. Very impressive. He's gonna extend his lead in that corner, and he's gonna be hunting down Hanneman now. He's close. He's only about 2 car lengths away from him, I'd say. He's gonna make it up. He's right there. Made a lot up on that corner too. He's gonna shoot to the outside. I don't think he's gonna have it down. Oh, he might.
He's got a lot of pace. A lot of pace on the front stretch.
He does. He's got insane speed right now. He passes him on the outside, but can he keep it? He's going to have a lot of energy coming out of that corner. He passes him cleanly. Wow. Can he hold it? Wow, what a run. Damn.
Now only one lap down. That's a very important pass.
Can he hold it for 15 laps, though? And I think he should have enough fuel. I don't think fuel is going to be a concern.
He should.
Hopefully his tires aren't giving out. Hanneman is right there. He is definitely... Oof. Wow. I'm going to go through the field and see if I can see any other interesting for watching that.
Oh, there we go. Here's a battle. Looking for the 5th position. It's going to be Bryce trying to challenge Happy still.
Yep, they're still going at it. It looks like Winiger right behind him. Sean Wilder as well.
Take a peek a little bit farther back. We've got Anthony Hall leading this third group here. Getting challenged here by Clint Hackett. Hackett looking to the inside. Right behind them, Meacham going to go flying by Bryce Tucker as well. Meacham has some speed.
This fourth place battle is pretty interesting too as well, with KT and William Gay going at it with Randy Post right ahead of them. They're switching it back and forth, going every turn. Kern is still holding Hanneman to a 1 car length lead though. Very impressive drive up for him. I mean, that was really fun to watch. That 3-for-1 pass on the inside, that's a pro move right there. You don't see moves like that very often. The racing knowledge to know to cut him in like that and to have enough speed to be able to carry it through on the inside, super impressive. I mean, you see that kind of speed on the outside, but to be able to hold it in there and feather that throttle, as I'm sure he was having to do, some real classy driving right there. I have to give him props for that. That was pretty cool. That was fun to watch. But Hanneman's closing in him a little bit. Then Hackett and... Oh, go ahead, buddy.
I was say Hanneman is trying to chase him down, but I don't know how hard he's trying to push to get by him either. I mean,
honestly, he could be using him for the draft to save some fuel. I mean,
also,
I mean, he's not a threat to you right now. I mean, but I mean, with how far he drove through that whole field, I would consider him a very large threat at this point. Especially once the field bunches back up for a restart after lap 50, which we're only 7 laps away from. So,
looking at that battle for fourth still, third and fourth rather, excuse me. KT and William Gay battling for the third position.
Yeah, they've been going at it for a while now. KT's liking that outside and William Gay's liking that inside. I'm finding that they're pretty much staying in those two spaces. So, see who comes out on top.
Pretty much a stalemate for the two drivers there, but William Gay going to dive it deep in to turns 1 and 2. That should be enough to complete the pass this time around. Looks like Chris Weiniger going to go ahead and get by Sean Happyuk as well.
Oh, did he?
Yes, and Wilder going to go to challenge Happy as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I wonder if Happy's in save fuel mode at this point. No stage points tonight. No points, obviously. I mean, this is all for one. So, I mean, there's no rush to get back up to the top right now. But after this caution, we don't know when the next caution could come. And, I think we're going to see some harder racing after that.
Ooh, Bryce having to come down pit road. Maybe did not save enough fuel.
Uh-oh. I see that. Yeah, he is coming down pit road. Oh, interesting. Keep an eye on that. William Kern has extended his lead. I'd say he has a 2 car length lead now. William Gay was given EOL, it looks like, as well. I wonder is that at the beginning? That might have been at the beginning. That might be.
It might have been at the beginning. I don't know.
Maybe during one of those cautions. Randy Post is making up some time on Hanneman, though, it looks like. Just a little bit.
Oh, KT's actually in pit road now, too.
Is he? I guess some guys might be underestimating their fuel, their fuel tanks.
Oh, KT's gone.
Uh-oh. Maybe some computer issues. That's unfortunate. He was top runner.
Yeah, he was in the top 5 for a good portion of that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's unfortunate. We'll have to see what happened to figure out. Hanneman has closed the gap to Kern, though. He might be hunting to put him a lap down again so that he can't get that, can't try and make his way through the field after this caution. He is closing in fast. We'll see if he puts up much of a fight in the next 4 laps. William Gay is catching up to Randy Post quite a bit. I think now that he's not having to fight KT, he's, going to be a threat to that second position.
Hey, trying to chase down Post. We're on lap 49.
Yeah. 49. Around 47.
Nope, we are on lap 49. Make sure you hit live.
Oh, that's because I was on turn. Oops. Yeah, 49. So this is gonna be 50 right here. Man, I've been saying all kinds of wrong things.
It's all good.
But yeah, no, here we come around to lap 50.
Caution
There's
is
the
out.
competition. Kern has done it. He got his 2 laps back. What an incredible drive.
That was a really great drive for Kern.
Oh
That-
no! Bryce is a lap down. Williams
Oh,
not gonna get that.
that's
Bryce is gonna get the lucky dog.
well.
Oh.
That is
Oh.
one way to have it happen.
That's gotta hurt so bad. I just realized that for him. Oh, I feel so bad after that such a drive. But all he needs is one more caution and he'll have it back. But as long as nobody else messes up. But oh, that's gotta hurt. Man. Oh, I feel
That's
so
tough.
bad for him. I feel so bad for him. Oh. Oof. Oof.
But he got one of them back. He got one of them back.
I mean, he fought for getting that one back, and I give him mad props. That was insane. But yeah, that's definitely kind of a gut punch there. Wow, what a run so far. I mean, other than that impressive drive, I mean, Ray Hanneman seems to be in a groove right now, and Randy Post and William Gay, I think, hot on the tails. But now that we're bunched back up, do you see anybody else kind of giving contention?
I don't know. It seems like everybody's pretty tight right now.
Yeah, it seems fairly even. I mean, there's some definitely shining. So it looks like Bryce is obviously going to stay out since he fueled up. William Kern is going to get a. Oh, is he going around? Oh, he might be going around.
No, he's staying out though.
He is staying out. We'll see how that plays out. He might be banking on a caution coming out pretty soon. Hanneman got a pretty good pit stop.
Yeah, Hanneman's already out.
Yeah, he's already out. I wonder if he only took one side of tires. It wouldn't surprise me. Randy Post next. William Gay as well. Randy barely beat Gay out. And then David Meacham and then Sean Hapiak. Wow. David got a pretty good pit stop there. Not bad. Sean Hapiak and Bobby Grady. Then Anthony Hall. Clint Hackett. Bryce Tucker. And looks like Chris Winiger is still inside. I wonder if he's got some... Oh! Now Bryce comes. I wonder if he was just going to try and get that lap back.
He had to. He got the lucky dog, so he had to. Stay out for that. Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. Sean Wilder's still in the pits, probably fixing some damage, I'm sure. So yeah. Okay. William Kern's still out there with a lap down. And then Hanneman behind him, Post, Gay, David Meacham, Sean Hackett, Bobby Grady. This is looking like a good race. We definitely have ourselves a race here, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, and it's anybody's game, I think. I mean, I really don't know, because I mean, you know, these cars, some guys might have more experience on these cars than others. You know, some people might have been racing these when these were the Cup car, you know, and they got a ton of experience. For other guys, this might be the first time running them, you know. So I guess we'll just see, you know, who can come out on top.
Oh,
David
he
Meacham,
is.
some smart strategy.
Kern is really hoping for a caution.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Last pit on lap 21.
Whew. He's got to be close. He made up his lap, but I don't know if he's going to be able to last very long. He's going to have to pit probably under green. He's got maybe 3 or 4 laps left. I think that's about it. That's probably pretty... I mean, with the cautions we've had, he might get a few extra. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting.
He's hoping for a quick one, I think. That's my take. I think he's hoping for a quick caution, so.
Yeah. We will see if he gets it. These guys get ready to do another 150 or 147 laps here, looks like. Or 156 once it goes green. Just over 150 laps left to go. See if these guys can last it. We prepare to go green. About to hit the Geico restart zone.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Hanneman going to get a great jump.
William Gay, I think, might also have the jump on post, and he's on the inside. William Gay is gonna get by him on this corner. I think. Can he keep it down the back street?
Looking for
Ooh,
a crossover.
Nice move by post. Yeah, move by post, but he's not quite there. But he might try it going into 3. Nope, he's gonna say, "Oh, William Gay trying to make the inside move, but has to check up." Oh, almost got into the back of Hanneman there with how much speed he was carrying. Hanneman's gonna drop back to 3rd, maybe even 4th if Happy gets to him.
Say
Nope,
that is
just
going to
2
be
for now.
they're going to be the lead though for William Gay. A great pass by the 75.
Yeah, they had huge momentum. Almost got the back of Hanneman there. That was scary. Happy's gonna get by Hanneman too. Wow. Wonder what happened. He's not seeing. Maybe he's got to warm up his tires a little bit more. Definitely does not seem to have the speed he did before. As looks like number 14 of Anthony Hall is going to also look to pass. See if he can get it.
Yeah, he's going to dive to the inside of the 85 as well.
Yeah. Beecham's looking like he's kind of slowing up a little bit too. I wonder what's going on there. He's also waiting to heat up some tires.
I think he's just trying not to run into the back of the 85 as well. He was right to his bumper for a bit there, but it is going to be another pass there on Hanneman.
11 and the 12. Wow. Kern is still out there, though. Him and Parker Weekly running back-to-back out. He's still out there. We'll see if he can continue going for much longer. I'll keep an eye on him, buddy. Sean Wilder bringing out the back at the current time. Something's definitely not right with the 85 machine, I feel like. David Meacham also dives in to pass him. Randy Post and William Gay quite a bit far ahead, almost a whole corner's worth. Probably half a corner's worth ahead of everybody else. Those two are kind of just out there on planet. They're out there on Mars, fighting each other.
They're pushing.
They are pushing hard. They're hoping that there's not very many other cautions and they can make some green flag pit stops, I bet you. That they're able to stay that far ahead. But Sean's making up some time, though. He's not too far behind. And Anthony Hall has come out on top with that third group. But Bryce is also fighting the 11 of Bryce Tucker.
It's a Bryce battle.
Yeah, the Bryce v. Bryce. Some Bryce v. Bryce action. It looks like Bryce F is going to come out on top for now. That eternal number 12. Ooh, he's not going to have the speed through the corner, and Tucker's going to get to his back bumper and push him. Oh! Looks like Clint Hackett might have gotten into the wall a little bit there. Guy kind of got pushed by the 11 just a little bit in the corner.
Say a little bit of contact with the 11.
Definitely, yeah. They are fighting for every position here right now. Every chance they can get. This is the exciting group to watch right now. I'm not seeing much moving between Gay and Post. They're still bumper to bumper, but seeming pretty content just fighting it out right now. Definitely spreading out a little bit. We'll see how this Bryce on Bryce action is. Still going at it. Nobody is out yet, that's for sure.
These guys nose to tail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Randy Post actually going to go ahead and get by William Gay.
Did he?
He did.
Wow. Down the front straight?
Yeah.
Very impressive. It was only a matter of time. They were both looking super fast right now. We'll see if it pays off in tires and fuels. Bobby Grady's going to make it past the inside, trying to pass Clint Hackett, but Clint Hackett's carrying too much speed up there, but he does get by him. David Meacham, whoa, into the grass a little bit there to get by Hackett as well. Wow. I bet David Meacham is feeling real fast. That was a gutsy move. Whoa!
Ooh.
Tucker into Bryce Fontaine. Ooh, in turn 1 and 2. Oh, that was a gutsy pass on the inside. Almost took them both out there. That was scary there for a second. David Meacham to the outside of Clint Hackett. Ooh, squeezed it.
That's a tight battle there for those guys.
Very tight battle. You can tell that these two. Oh, Bryce pushes. Oh, wow. You could tell he was not happy with Tucker. He just pushed. He pushed hard into turn 1. Bobby Grady going down below the white line to let them by, it seems, because he's worried that they're going to crash, I think. That was a rough move. He just pushed him. He was like, "Get out of my way, sir." That's going to allow David Meacham to make a really good run for it, though. He's running on the top down the back straight. We'll see if he can make a run. Doesn't seem like he quite has the energy to do it right at this moment. We'll see if Tucker gets back into Fontaine for what he did to him. Looks like they're keeping it civil for now, but that was a rough move. David Meacham to the top, though, has a lot of energy. Not quite going to be able to make it on that corner. We'll see if he makes up for that energy. Oh!
That was
amazing save. Wow.
That was contact between the 11 and the 12 once again. I can tell you right now, Bryce in the 12 is not going to be giving up any space to the 11. He's going to be running him tight as he can.
Oh, he tries to pinch him down the back straight. His bumper was into his door, but Bryce comes out way on top, carries way more energy. The 11 definitely lost a lot of energy through there, and David Meacham comes out on top of that battle, which is what you have to, that's a really smart move. You wait for the guys in front of you to start fighting it out, get hot heads, start shoving each other around, and then you slowly on the outside just make yourself all the way around them. Awesome, strategic, cool-headed move from David Meacham. That was really cool to see. Props to him, fellow teammate of me in chases. Cool to see him doing well so far. Staying up there in the battle, not giving up. William Gay and Randy Post, though, still up there. Post still leading Gay by, half a car length. Those guys are still keeping it super smooth through this whole thing.
On board with William Gay as he tries to chase down the 54.
Yeah. They're staying super even with each other. I mean, it doesn't look like he's, pushing him super hard. Ooh, down in the grass a little bit.
William Kern had to go into the pits this time, so he's...
Wow, he made it a lot longer than I thought. Wow. Yeah. He made it farther than I thought.
75 still having the deal with a 54. Post to his outside still. Great dive down to the bottom once again for William Gay. Back to the point goes the 75.
Looks like for now, Bryce Tucker got the best of Fontaine as he moves quite a bit ahead of him. Those guys maybe took a step back and said, "Hey, if we keep this up, neither of us are getting a plaque. We gotta chill out here for a little bit and regroup here in a few laps." Clint Hackett's in between him now as the mediator, as you would say. Bobby Grady makes a big on the outside. Definitely be coming back to these guys spontaneously. That was some entertaining racing, we'll say that.
Ooh, the 1 going to the outside of the 28 this time as well. Grady trying to find his way by Hackett.
Yeah, he's been poking at him. That's for sure. But he's playing it like like a cobra. He's just waiting for that moment to strike. He hasn't found it yet. He's being patient. Pay off.
William Gay starting to kind of creep out to a bit of a lead now. Got about 3-car length lead over Randy Post.
He's definitely opened that up, yeah. He must have overtaken Post too, because wasn't he was behind him just a little bit ago.
Oh, he got by him on that inside. He dove to the inside. Remember, we were on board for that little run.
Oh, yep, that's right. That's
It
correct.
looks like David Meacham actually got by Anthony Hall as well for the 4th position, so he's trying to chase down Happy now.
Oh, Some big moves from number 13 tonight. He's looking real good. William Kern back down a lap, though, unfortunately. He's hoping for that lucky dog, which, if we get a caution, he will have. Hopefully he's able to keep out in front of Gay and Post. He's coming out of turn 3 right now, and they're coming into he's coming out of turn 4, and they're coming into turn 3. So he's about a straight away ahead of him.
I don't even
We'll see if...
Yeah. Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, close. He'll have to work hard to keep that, but he's on fresher tires because I'm guessing he changed tires, so that should help us. Because these guys have been pushing hard, and I imagine they'll probably be feeling that tire wear pretty soon.
Looking back at that battle we were looking at before with the Bryce and Bryce show, Bryce Tucker holding the 7th position right now. Clint Hackett.
Bobby Grady struck though.
He
Look
did.
at him. He's 3 or 4 car lengths ahead. Huh. Oh yeah. Oh, race to the inside. Who's Clackett up a little? Hackett up a little bit. Clackett. Kind of mixes. Oh, Hackett gave him a little tap back. Say, hey, buddy, I saw you tap my door.
Not clear, he says.
No, sirree. Bryce is so close, but Hackett is just able to keep that little bit of momentum to keep himself alive and keep him up there in the 8th position.
Yeah, the momentum on the high side able to keep him in there, like you said.
Yeah. It's one of the fun things about oval. That's why that low side pass from Kern was so impressive to me, was just how much speed he was able to keep on the bottom side to pass 3 guys. Granted, they were fighting each other, but I mean, it was still, Clint Hackett. Big move on the outside to overtake Bryce Tucker, which leaves the 2 Bryces once again in front of each other.
Side by side.
Almost. We'll see. I'm sure that Fontaine is seeing a little bit of red right now, like his car. He's pushing hard. Tucker's going to try and put Hackett between him again. That little extra safety cushion. Not today, Clint says, though. Got that high side. Locked down. Not much moving ahead of them, though. Everybody's kind of in the same spot. It's kind of where the main movers are, is that group of 3 right there. Everybody else is in the same position, really.
Well, Randy Post is back to within 2/10 of William Gay, trying to chase down the 75.
He is closing in. He's closing in. We'll see if he can strike. Bryce Fontaine back up against Tucker. See if he's able to make a move into turn 1.
Post going to go to the inside of William Gay here, trying to get by on the inside of the 75.
Ooh. Not quite yet. These guys are going to need fuel pretty soon, I think. We might be seeing green flag pit stops within the next 5 laps, I'd say. Especially from these leaders.
Yeah, they last pit on lap 51.
And we got about a, 37, 38 window. So, it might be another 10, 11 laps. Oh, Bryce Tucker gets loose. William Kern got by him. William Kern out of nowhere. Charging his way through the field yet again. Got his target set on Bryce now. Oh my goodness, look at him go. Those new tires are helping him. Those new tires make a huge difference. You can see it in his speed right now. Wow. Anthony Hall's caught back up to Bobby Grady.
I actually think Bobby Grady got by Anthony Hall. I think that was.
Oh yeah, it was Bobby Grady, wasn't it?
Because
Yeah,
Grady was
Grady
was part of that big group there.
That's right. It's big moves from him as well. William Kern closing in fast to that group of 2. David Meacham out there.
He's kind of on an island with himself. He's trying to gain on Happy. He can see him down the straightaways.
Yep. Out there turning laps.
And
You got to worry about the freight train of William Kern, though, right now. Slowly approaching.
And William Gay stretching that lead back out to about 3/10 over Randy Post.
Yeah, they've kind of... I think smart thing for Post right now. Save your tires. Save your fuel, you know. Don't push anything too crazy. You're in striking distance. I would pit when William Gay does, though. You know, stay with him as best you can. That's going to be an exciting battle if it stays through all the way. Happy's made up some time, though.
A little bit, yeah.
So does David. I think they're all slowly creeping in, and Bobby Grady definitely is. William Kern is already up to Anthony Hall, though. He is like a bat out of hell right now. Wow. Driving like a madman. Trying to get his lap back. Kind of reminds me of like, he's like the John Wick of getting laps back. You took my lap? Oh, I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah. Again, gotta try.
Something happened to Parker Weekly?
He's been having some internet issues. Did he drop out?
I'm not sure what happened to him.
I don't see him either. Shows him on the list as
He's
turning
back.
laps.
He's back. He must have blinked out.
Yep, there he is. I see him.
Yeah, because Anthony Hall's
Turned
blinking
11.
out right now, too.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
William Kern made his way up to Bobby Grady now. They'll probably make pretty easy pass of him. He's gonna dive down to the bottom, I'm guessing. Yep. Here he goes. Another one down. Getting that lap back. David Meacham is next on the plate.
Just about 5 seconds ahead of Bobby Grady.
Yep. Yeah, William Gay and Randy Post. He's made up probably a friggin' 5 or 6 car gap now. William Gay is starting to definitely come out on top of that. Half a second.
At some point, though, William Kern's tire advantage is going to fall off.
Oh yeah, I think that's why he's going so hard right now. Is he's trying to get there before that happens, but I don't know. It's quite a ways in front right now.
And hoping for a caution as well on the same token.
Yeah, I mean, caution obviously is you know what he really wants, because I mean, you know, pushing this hard is probably not great, because you know it's gonna definitely put you at a disadvantage, and you're gonna have to pit sooner than some people who really haven't been pushing that hard, or who have been kind of just coasting and not been in very many battles. So it's a blessing and a curse. Bryce Tucker fell quite a ways back though now, because Hackett, Winiger, and Fontaine are all ahead of him. He's kind of fallen back a little bit. I wonder if that battle, just his tires are shot now after all that battle with Fontaine and stuff, and trying to get ahead of everybody. I wonder if he's pushed himself too far.
And Weininger's actually taking a challenge to Bryce Fontaine now as well. He's right there.
Yeah, he's had a, you know, he's been there in the background, you know, slowly all night. You know, he's been consistent. He could definitely, you know, make some moves, and you know, if he's played it smart and saved his tires enough, he could make a pretty big run here towards this halfway point of this race.
They're gonna go by Anthony Hall, but Sean Wilder down pit road here.
First green flag. That's on the lead lap, I should say.
Yes.
Gets put a lap down.
And Kern gonna go by him as well.
Probably not a bad idea, because I mean, you know, he's banking on a caution coming out soon, and then you know he can stay out while everybody else has to pit. So
yeah, and here comes Anthony Hall as well.
William Gay. William Gay, our leader's going in, leading Randy Post out there all alone on an island. Wow. I would have thought they would have gone together.
Happy and Meacham going to follow down William Gay.
Bobby Grady as well. He's in. And it looks like Bryce is thinking about it, but chooses to stay out for now. So does everybody else pretty much. Raymond Hanneman. Looks like he might, but doesn't. Neither does Weekly. Post is coming in. Post decided to come in.
Yeah, you can't.
Wilder's back out.
You can't let there be a big advantage for the guy you've been racing for the race lead. So you gotta come in. So
right away. Yeah, absolutely. William Gay is now coming out, and it looks like that should put Kern with his lap back. Sean Haddock out. David Meacham out. They're very close to each other now. So Bryce Fontaine. Bobby Grady just coming out.
yeah, so
Randy Post is still in.
right now the net race leader should be William Gay. William Kern will be in the lead for a bit, but he will also still need to pit again.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Watch Post. How he comes out. Yep, he's definitely going to be behind Gay by a bit.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a lot of time to William Gay. He's already
Yeah, he is.
trying to see what that is, like 2.5 seconds. Parker Weekly coming in, looks like potentially he's
Kind of weirdly, he was on the front backstretch.
yeah, he's coming in
He might
very
be out of
slowly.
fuel. I
Ooh.
wonder if he's out of fuel.
Oh, it looks like he might be.
He might be out of fuel. Might have to tow. That'd be unfortunate.
Here comes Bryce down pit road as well. Gonna lock him up. Might have sped there.
Ooh, might have. Chris Winiger and then Bryce Tucker as well, right behind him.
Hanneman.
Parker Weekly still going. He's probably sputtering though.
Oh, he's out. He's out of fuel.
He is out of fuel.
He
Yep.
had to jump. He had to
Oof.
tow to pits. That is unfortunate for the 8.
Oh, William Gay gonna put Kern back to his back a lap down. Looks like.
No, he's on the lead lap. Kern is on the lead lap right now.
But William Gay just passed him.
But Kern is still on the lead lap though.
Oh, they are. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay.
So William Gay now to the net is past William Kern. The like I said, the tire advantage is going to be drastic now in this little stretch of race for William Gay. But Kern should be sitting in the net P2 right now. Again, he will have to pit here, not too far off. I want to take a look
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, that's kind of the pit stops kind of messed me all up a little bit.
So yeah, William Gay pitting on lap 91. William Kern last pit lap 67. So he's looking at about 30 laps on this stint.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to. He's got about 8 laps left, maybe close to 10. We'll see. William Gay's gonna pass Clint Hackett to regain his lead. As Clint Hackett comes out of the pit stops. Randy Post. So yeah, now we're kind of spread out a little bit, unfortunately. I'm going to try and find and see if there's anybody closer together. Post and Kern are kind of close together. Hackett and Hanneman. Oh, Sean. Happy. Happy's making a big run. Gets around Hanneman. See if those two are going to fight it out as he tries to go get Hackett. See if he can do it, though. They're probably going to trade back and forth here. Hanneman takes it back on the backstretch.
Well, Hanneman and Hackett both a lap down, so they're just trying to race to get their lap back here at this point. They got Kern, Post, and Gay ahead of them to try to get their lap back. They are rapidly approaching the 31 of William Kern, though. That tire advantage drastic, like I was saying.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
Oh, he's going to be an
They're gonna make
Oreo.
it 3 wide. Yep, they're going to make it 3 wide. I like that. They're going to Oreo him.
That's the cream filling of the Oreo for William Kern. Hanneman and Hackett go flying by him. Here comes Happy to go by him for the 3rd position as well.
Close to the wall there. Post is a good distance behind Gay still. And him as well. Yeah.
Well, we just got through green flag pit stops. Let's do something we haven't done yet, Sam. Let's crank it up.
Crank it up.
Crank it up.
Let's do it, baby.
Decent little crank it up there. And that's my first time doing it, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, let's go with the crank it up. Gotta love that. A little late to the party. My bad. Oh. Had to go turn on my space heater.
Well, it was perfect
Not much
timing
is-
then.
Yeah, not much really happened. I thought I heard a little bit of a wall tap, and I think it might have been Meacham or Kern, possibly. Not exactly sure.
Oh, it's possible.
But nobody seems to be out, so like they have taken major damage.
Let's go take a look at a battle for 7th. It's not really that close, but it's kind of close.
Oh, Fontaine and Winiger, huh?
Winiger, yeah.
Yeah.
Weiniger. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I've
Winiger.
heard Weiniger. I've heard Winiger.
Winedger?
I don't think it's that.
I mean, anything's possible.
But yeah, Bryce.
I'll have to ask him.
Bryce holding the 7th position anyway. Chris trying to chase him down. He is about 4/10 back, falling backwards a little bit. Seems like the 6/12 has the edge here right now.
Oh, Bryce Tugger's wanting though. He's smelling blood in the water, and he's right there behind him. I mean, he's probably gonna want to get back Bryce on Bryce action. I have no doubt. We'll see if he can make his way back up for another epic battle. That was probably one of the more entertaining battles of the night, I think, other than Kern making his way back up to the top, and then Bryce sniping his lucky dog by pitting.
Yeah, that was tough.
I bet getting Kern in here for an interview right after that would be very entertaining. Maybe not so family friendly though.
Speaking of William Kern, he is on pit road now.
Oh yeah, I knew it was coming.
We did.
Mike M in the comments. The crank it up looked great. Got to do it more often.
Ooh,
Hey, whoa, do the crank it up more often.
Oh,
We hear you,
William
buddy.
Kern gonna call it a night.
What? William Kern out. Oh.
He is out.
All right, Kern. That is I guess the battle was, I mean,
He
he was
was-
fighting it all night.
He was off cycle. It was going to be a tough road back, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to see him finish strong, but I can understand. I can definitely understand. I wonder if we should pull him up here for a little mid-race interview if he's still in the chat. I don't know if you can see him.
He is not in the chat still.
He's not in the chat. Okay. Maybe something came up. Who knows? But looks like Sean Wilder's going to get lapped there by William Gay. See if Sean Wilder can make that back up. William Gay is just friggin'. He's just driving like a madman right now. He's pushing hard. He's smelling that plaque. Randy Post has not really been able to make up any gain on him, really at all.
Yeah, the gap now 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, he's oof. Hanneman though is nope, he's still 10th. Yep, they're still trying to get their lap back.
Yeah,
Happy,
Hanneman's actually
he's-
behind Wilder, so
Yeah. Happy's back like 8 seconds from the lead and over 6 seconds from Post. So, yeah, it's quite the spread right now. But David Meacham trying to get that third place spot. He's only second and a half off of. So we'll see if he can make his. Definitely possible. Fifth place battle is kind of interesting. We got Anthony Hall, Bryce Fontaine, and Chris Winiger.
Weiniger. I'm going to go with Weiniger for now.
Weiniger. Yep, Weiniger. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. And I think that is correct. We'll have to ask him the correct pronunciation. See if somebody just tapped the wall. I think that was Bryce going into there. He seemed pretty high. Anthony Hall loses some speed, and Weiniger, I think, is going to make the pass.
Yeah, 53 is going to go flying by to the inside. Does he have enough to get by the 14? They are tight going into one. Holy.
Now they are side by side.
But he does look like he's going to get the position here.
If he can keep him down the back straight. Yeah, I think he's going to have it. 14 wasn't high enough to get that much more. Vinegar's been keeping up with Bryce all night. He's been right there with him, so we'll see if he can eventually get a pass on him. Might be locked in a stalemate.
Yeah, and Hall, the last car of this group, is the last car on the lead lap. If you take a look at where William Gay is.
Oh! Dun, 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 dun.
He is on his way.
Yeah. He is right there.
He just put Tucker a lap down. That's going to put Wilder and Tucker in a battle for position for the 8th position.
Man. This must be Williams' track. He is putting on a class show right now. Putting a lot of cars between him and Post. Post is staying about the same distance though now.
Yeah, he's locked in at just about 3 seconds.
We'll see if maybe this traffic can slow Gay up just enough to give Post a little bit of a chance if Post can get through it faster than him. And so far, it's not looking that way. Let's see if that traffic can maybe throw some wrenches in his way for a little bit more action. Let's see. He is fastly approaching Anthony Hall. He is probably only a couple seconds off of him.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe like three or 4 seconds. No, not even that. Probably maybe 3 seconds.
Yeah, William Gay right there.
Vinegar and Fontaine still going at it too. They are neck and neck. Sure, they're gonna have a fire lit under their butts once they realize who's in the rear view.
Oh, and Wilder does get by Tucker there. Bryce Tucker going to fall back to 9th.
Oh. Kool-Aid card. Go Kool-Aid card.
Oh, this is
Still one of my favorite paint schemes.
This is going to become a battle here for the 5th position. Fontaine and Weiniger. I'm going to keep messing that up. Weiniger are going to go into a battle here. They are still very close to each other. Chris trying to chase down Bryce.
They've been that way for a while now. I've been keeping a close eye, and he's pretty much been that. Well, he's right there now. He might make it.
He's going to try to put some pressure on the 12, that's for sure.
Especially with number 1's fastly approaching to put him down a lap.
Looks like Meacham's actually gaining on Happy as well.
Is he?
He's chasing him down. He's got it down to under a second. So he's going to have the drafted in order to help him get hauled back in towards the 52 as well. So
awesome. Good to see that. William Gay made the pass on Anthony Hall.
He did?
Yep. Just now. In 1 and 2, he's right there, approaching his next targets.
Anthony Hall heading down pit road now.
Oh yeah, so he might have been slowing down to that anyways. Gonna throw another monkey wrench in who is where.
Oh, Bryce and Weiniger, the two of them are still battling.
They're still going. They're still going at it. Which I think is a bit unfortunate because I think it might be slowing him up slightly. Just enough for Gay to make up that time. He's still close. I think they could still... I don't know. It's so hard to tell. They could still hold them off just until... Because when was... They all pitted within like a couple laps of each other. Pretty sure they did.
Let's see. William Gay, Post, Happy, Meacham. Looks like they 32 laps on this stint. Looks like potentially.
Yeah. About 10 more laps in. Close to it. Past Bobby Grady. Grady's been falling off the pace big time. Or if his tires are not feeling right, or if he just lost his groove or something. He's back in 11th. He's not going to put much of a fight, I bet. Number 1 right here. 75
to
William Gay.
Weiniger to the inside of the 12 as they cross the start-finish line. Bryce gonna pinch him down, but gives a little bit of space there. Maybe looking for a crossover is Fontaine. Staying on the back bumper. Dives to the inside. Now the 12 going to go to the inside and put the pressure on the 53.
Very close battle. I think Weiniger is going to have the upper hand coming out of that with more momentum. As he does. Yep. And he seems to get about the same amount of distance that he had on 12 for the longest time. Great clean pass from him, and stayed through it with that pressure that he gave him going into 1. He kept it straight, ran a good line. Props to Chris on that pass. That was awesome.
Couple drivers down pit road this time. Bobby Grady and Sean Wilder this time by.
Chris putting up some big distance between him and Bryce now. Chris is obviously looking faster now at this moment. Gonna have some major speed. But yeah, Grady and Sean. Oops, somebody's. Oh, Happy into some traffic and going to be held up, and that's going to give Meacham an opportunity to maybe make up some time there too for 3rd place.
Now that gap's actually been getting a little bigger though, out to 1.3 seconds over the 13. So
tires maybe falling off for the 13 a little bit more.
Yep.
As it's like Grady and Wilder come out of the pits. I wonder if anybody else is going to be going in soon.
Grady and Wilder are on the same lap. Looks like they've got Anthony Hall between them, which... Or near the... No.
Wow. Hackett has put or Weiniger has put a second, about a little over a second on him over Bryce so far. Wow.
1.4.
And yeah, 1.4, and William Gay is closely approaching Bryce Fontaine to put him a lap down. Wow. He's going to be fighting to keep him off of him. Looks like Randy Post, though, still 3.6. Dang. Dang.
William Gay doing a really good job here.
He's going crazy. I don't know. He's pitting. He's pitting.
He is.
Our leader, number 75, William Gay, is pitting. Randy Post is following him. Oh, this is his chance. This is his chance, Chase. Oh boy, this could be huge here.
Meacham follows them in as well.
Oh,
Happy out to the lead for now.
for now. This could be huge for Post. He has to have a really good pit stop.
So Weiniger's going to stay out, I would imagine.
Oh, no! Randy Post overshoots and has to back up a little bit. That could give up second place. Oh, no. That could be catastrophic. Yep, Gay is out. Post is out, not very far behind, but him backing up a little bit gave Gay that little bit of more of a head start. Oh, disaster. Oh, I feel so bad for Post right now.
Ooh, long pit stop for Meacham, 27 seconds.
Probably had some damage from a bump, I wonder.
Also,
Happy is in.
also think he might have forgotten to check tires as well.
Ooh, yeah, that could be possible.
But like you said, Happy is in,
Yep.
and
Happy's
Happy is
in.
away.
Fast pit stop for him.
That was a 14
He
second
already
stop.
making his first pass on Hackett. But big tire difference, so no surprises there. Ooh, excuse me.
Immense tire difference, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not even close. Happy's just exiting. Oh, man. What a heartbreaker for Post, though. Having to back up a little bit and just, yeah, not quite get that as good of a pit stop as he needed. He didn't lose much time, but just enough to keep William Gay in the lead. And he's going to be down by... he's going to be down by almost 4 seconds.
Tucker down
Looks
pit
like
road.
Tucker down pit road.
Ooh, cooked it in.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to be a black flag.
Maybe not. He might have been fine. He might be fine.
Shall see. Come back in, or is... At lap 134. 135. So we got about 65 laps more to go after this lap. Coming down to the wire. 2/3 of the way down. Almost. Pretty long race for these guys.
It is. There goes Meacham
Ooh.
getting his lap back. Tire difference.
Yep. Bryce going into the pits.
We know Bryce is
Oof.
very aggressive on pit road entry, and he gets it. Looks like he got it wound down enough, but he's on pit
That
road.
was, yeah, that was he was going pretty fast.
So the gap here for the net lead, William Gay, down under 9 seconds to Chris Weiniger.
And then 5.3 seconds to the nearest in Randy Post. Wow. That made that extra 2 seconds was big. Winiger into the pits.
Here comes Hanneman as well down pit road.
And yep.
And Hackett.
Yep. Everybody's making their pit cycles. Get shaken back up a little bit. Oh, heard somebody getting a little loose there. Number 14. He got Anthony Hall. He got a little loose going into the 3 and 4 there. He's fighting with Bobby Grady. Or no, he's fighting with Sean Wilder for 9th. And Brady's still in 11th lap now. 2 laps down. And there's William Gay right there. Ready to pounce. Just reeling him in like a big fish. I wonder if we should do another crank it up. Maybe wait for this pit cycle. I suppose. Or is everybody out? I think everybody's out.
I think everybody might be out.
Clint Hackett is coming out. I think he was the last one. Gay makes the call. Pass on Anthony Hall. David Meacham up to 4th. Let's see, who would 5th be?
Right now,
Sean
that's
Wilder?
Sean Wilder. Yep.
But I think that's until he gets passed, correct?
He pit a little bit earlier, but I think he's still. I think he's
the
still
last
good.
one unpassed. Yeah. Yeah, no, he is truly 5th. Oh, gets into the wall though. He got a little intimidated by William Gay coming down at him. Went up to the wall a little bit too hard and bumped that right side.
He did pit.
No damage from that.
He did pit a little bit earlier than the first 4 drivers, but he's only on 14-lap-old tires.
Okay, so that will definitely play a factor. I bet late into this one. I bet he'll be able to make up time pretty quickly. Sean Happy still in 3rd, holding on to post. He's 10 seconds behind post though, so there's quite a bit of gap there.
And there's about a 5-second gap to Meacham as well.
Yeah. 4.5 seconds between our leader and second place Randy Post. So, as long as William Gay does not have any major screw-ups from now on out, he's looking mighty fine for the win. He's looking like a pretty solid choice at this point in time. But anything can happen in racing. So we will see if he can continue his dominance since, I don't know, lap. Ooh.
He's been in charge for a while, actually.
Oh, quite a while. I mean, I would say over 100, probably close to 100, if not over 100 by now.
Bryce got the 28 to his outside, trying to chase down Wilder, trying to get in position for a lucky dog if one were to come out. If a caution were to come out, but...
Yeah, he needs to track down Wilder, which he has newer tires. It's definitely possible, but he's also fending off Clint Hackett. But I don't think Hackett is really in a position to get the lucky dog, is he? No. He's 2 laps down.
Hackett's
Yep, he's
2 laps down. He's trying to battle with Grady, though, and he's going to go to the inside of Bobby Grady.
There he goes. Yep, got him for now. So yeah, I'm going to watch this Fontaine and Wilder battle. Oh, he's going to easily pass Wilder on the inside.
Much newer tires. Wilder actually tapping the wall as well.
Into the wall again. Oof. That looked like that hurt. I wonder if Sean Wilder has a little bit of aero damage than how many times he's hit the wall by now, and that's why he's slowing down so mad. Poor guy. Hopefully he's able to come back from that and maybe get a little bit of repair in on the next pit stop. I think we're gonna have to make one more.
We should have to make one more,
race.
yeah.
Yep, definitely one more. Yeah, so hopefully he's able to fix that up if he's got some damage. Get another strong finish. We will see how that turns out. Fontaine looking to unlap himself, maybe. He's got a little ways to go. David Meacham still holding on the 4th strongly. He's actually not that far behind Happy now. He is... Oh, he's about 5 seconds. Okay, a little bit more than I thought. But I bet he can make up some time. They're about a corner ahead of each other, so... We'll see if he can make it out with the top 3 finish. I'm pulling for him. Definitely pulling for him. Boost. Oh. Somebody keeps tapping the wall. I can hear it. I'm trying to find who it is, but I'm not seeing so far.
That might have been Bobby Grady that time. Randy Post just ahead of Wilder right now. And
Might also
Wilder... Ooh, looks like Chris Weiniger actually going to go by, flying by Sean Wilder with the big tire advantage.
Yeah. You know, I've been very impressed with Weiniger tonight. He's been running really strong. Been putting up a good race. Looks like he's going to pass Post here too. Definitely been a great run for Randy Post as well. He's been putting up a solid performance. I mean, he was running with William Gay for a long time, but you know, a couple bad pit stops, and that's just kind of put him in a bad position. He's been playing catch up ever since, and William Gay just been running away with it. But solid run from the 54 for sure. So definitely nothing to be sad about there if he ends up getting the number 2 spot. Really solid run from him. William Gay seems to have kind of settled where he's at right now. It seems like he's about the same distance from Bryce Tucker he was a couple laps ago. So I wonder if he's kind of just been like, okay, I'm so far ahead, let's just kind of chill and maybe try and give these other guys a slight chance to catch up to him. I don't know if they can, but he might also be in tire save mode, you know.
Or fuel save mode.
Fuel save mode, yeah, that's kind of more what I meant. I was trying to go for, but yeah, fuel save mode for sure.
Only 50 laps left.
Yeah, I mean, 50 laps. A lot can happen in 50 laps. A lot happened in the first 50 laps of this race.
That's where all of our cautions have come from, is that first 50, so.
Exactly. Since then, these guys have been able to keep it pretty clean. I mean, definitely some, you know, bumping and door rubbing, but I mean, you know, I would expect nothing less from a all-out all-star race, you know, winner takes all. I mean, you know, you got to make those aggressive moves, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of friends out here running on this track and having a good time, so, you know, no harm, no foul, I suppose. Definitely been a fun race to call, that's for sure. Always fun when Matthew Chase is in the booth.
Is that so?
I mean, I enjoy hanging out with you, buddy.
Same could be said for you.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, it has definitely been fun, and I'm excited to start calling this Cup Series with you. That's going to be a lot of fun when we get that up and running. I'm hoping we get a big field show out. It'll be our crown jewel of the HVRL league. High velocity racing. These guys are definitely showing some high velocity right now. Technically, though, if we were going to go through the math, velocity, since they start and end at this exact same point, their velocity is 0 through the whole race. Whoa, I just physicsed you. Can't believe that, can you?
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. You know that NASCAR technically ends with have 0. NASCARs have 0 velocity after a race. I know. Unless, how did the Cup recruitment race go? Well, it went pretty good, Mike. I don't know if we got anybody recruited out of it technically, but we definitely had a pretty solid turnout. You know, a couple bumps here and there, some crashes, but you know, it was a pretty good time. Really strong, and you know, ending for Eternal Racing. They did. I think they got
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Yeah, they did get 1, 2, 3. Yep, with Bryce taking it. So it was pretty good. Hopefully, we got a couple people from it, but. I haven't really checked up on to see if we have, but I think we're doing another one possibly on Saturday, just due to the holiday on Friday. But we will definitely see if that happens and let you guys know. I think the next one we're gonna do is either gonna be an intermediate or short track. Also, are we doing a road race? I don't know if we're doing a road race, recruitment race. I think it's to be determined, but. I know it was in talks, so we shall see how that turns out. As we turn down the laps. Yeah, William Gay is definitely pretty stagnant right now because he's still behind Tucker the same amount. So I definitely think he's kind of just chilling for now. But he hasn't really made up any time, or Post hasn't really made up any time. So he's staying about the same speed, I suppose.
Don't look now. There's another battle for the 5th position. It's a battle we saw just a little while ago. Chris Weiniger and Bryce Fontaine battling for the 5th position. They got Clint Hackett right in front of them as well.
Ooh. Weiniger made it back. Oh, man. Never count that guy out. Wow. He's like a zombie. You can't take him down. He just keeps coming back. Ooh, little bump to the back of Hackett there.
I think Bryce wants to get by him. He is...
Oh, yeah. That was the universal letting you know that, hey, let me by, buddy. I'm fast.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I got somebody on my butt.
That was like the you know, the picturesque short track bump. Man, I can't tell. Oof. Yeah, that was, you know, that little tap that they give you on the back, you know, going into the paperclip there at Martinsville. Ooh, getting the wall a little bit. Let's see if I can hunt down anybody else, but not there. William Gay got by Tucker. I guess he kind of got a little speed. He saw that some people were coming up and wanting their laps back. He said, I can't do that. No free laps here.
Weiniger's going to get to the back bumper once again of Fontaine. He has got some speed. Had to back out of it a little bit there. Not to wreck the 12.
Yeah. Ooh. That was... He's getting gutsy. But Bryce is playing hard to catch, and that's, you know, he's doing a good job of blocking him. See if he can hold on to it. I think the move here is definitely passing on the outside and just trying to get that momentum down the back straight, and then taking the inside through 3 and 4 and trying to hold it through the front stretch. I think that's the move here from what I've seen. Both of them hugging the bottom right now. Just trying to keep that speed. Bryce is starting to put some distance, so I think Weiniger is just trying to stay with them right now.
Oh, Wilder down pit road.
Oh, a little bit early.
See, I don't know if
Okay.
I don't know if he'll be able to make it to the end from there, but he's gonna try.
He'll be really close. He'll have a couple laps. It'll be dang close though.
Back to the battle for 5th. Weiniger chasing down Bryce once again. Great on that bumper, trying to find a way past the 12. So can't find it yet.
He's poking. He's
He is
waiting to make
poking.
his move. Yeah. You know, he's playing it smart, you know, waiting for Bryce to screw up, and then he's going to cash in on it. What it seems like he's doing right now. Giving him a little bit of space, but letting him know that hey, I'm here, buddy. I'm ready to make a move.
Anthony Hall down pit road here again.
I wonder if that's an early pit stop or fix some damage, maybe?
Doesn't look like the car's damaged too much. I would guess it's a pit stop for fuel here.
Probably.
Gonna get tires too, so.
Not a, you know, not a bad deal. Meacham is in the pits, and our leader, William Gay, is also into the pits. We'll see if anybody... Randy Post is going to go in too. Let's see if he can make up any time on this pit stop and have a little bit more luck. Bobby Grady is not going to go in the pits. Our third place, Happy, is not going to go in the pits. Randy Post is out around the same time that William Gay... Or, nope, they're not out. got there at the same time. So if he can make up some time, ooh, this is big. This is big.
Down and away goes William Gay and Randy Post following
Same
out
time,
behind
pretty
him.
much. Yeah, looks like they just took lefts. That's
Nope.
what it looked like to me, at least.
No, they got all four. They got all four.
Did they get all four? Okay, it was
Yep.
kind of hard to tell. Winiger is still fighting Bryce. He's got more momentum though, going into 3 and 4. We'll see if he can. Not quite. Oh, number 11 of Bryce Tucker just went into the pits.
Making his way down pit road.
Bobby Grady's also going to pit. Oof. Weiniger seems to be losing patience. He's right there on Bryce's tail.
Poking the nose to the inside, but continuing to not push it any farther than he has to. He's trying to hold his patience a little bit here.
Yeah. Self-control.
Happy down pit road
That
this
is
time.
for sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there goes third place. Wonder when these guys are going to pit.
Well, they did stay out a few extra laps last time. So they should have the tire advantage here at the end, but it's definitely not going to be enough to hold off William Gay. William Gay is only 5.5 seconds behind these two battling for the race lead.
Here comes David Meacham.
Meacham,
He has already pitted, so he's going to be way faster.
he has pitted.
Winiger moves out of the way for him, but Bryce waits till the middle of the corner to give way to the faster car.
And that-
which is going to give Winiger the inside, and he moves by. What? What
That's
a move!
Great pass by Chris.
How smart was that? Oh man. Oh, I love that because he moves up well ahead of time to give way to Meacham, and then takes that momentum and does the crisscross move because Bryce obviously lost speed moving up for him in the middle of the corner, and used that to cross below him with the outside lane with more momentum because he had the outside. That was a perfect race move. That was awesome. Pro move. That was great. Very lovely. I love that move. Very smart from him to get first for now. We'll see how long that holds on to, as we have about 29 laps left in this race. Who knows what could happen in 29 laps?
A lot could happen in 29 laps, but
Oh,
there
and he
goes
in the pit.
Weiniger now.
Yep, which leaves Bryce the only one out there, but he's soon going to be passed by William Gay, it seems, as he's hot on his tail.
Less than a half a second now is the 75. And
Oh,
he's about to go flying by on the outside. There goes William Gay back to the point.
That tire difference is crazy to watch like that. Randy Post still in third. John Happy down to 8th now. Is that just because of how we are with pitted cars, I'm assuming? He's still technically third, I'm assuming, correct?
No, Meacham has actually jumped him.
Wow! Look at my boy. Let's go. That's awesome.
Still to pit up in the top. Yeah, still to pit in the top 5. You got the 6 of 12 of Bryce Fontaine and the 85/15 of Ray Hanneman. Those two still needing to pit. I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the end on their fuel run that they have right now.
Highly doubt it.
And that leaves right now net leader, who is your race leader, William Gay in the 75. Net P2 would be Randy Post. He's going by Clint Hackett on the inside right now. And then net P3 would be the 13 of Meacham, and he's going to actually get by Hanneman now. Bobby Grady right on the tail of the 13 as well. So Hanneman and Bryce still the only two to have not pit yet.
probably got a couple more laps. I'm sure they're working out a plan because those two are teammates. So I'm sure they got something cooking, but I don't know if they got a run for first or not. But we see some pretty crazy things out of them. We'll see what they can come up with. Ooh, Meacham and Bobby Grady. A little bit of a tap there coming out of 4.
They're racing.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they're racing for, but they're
Pride.
racing.
So in post, actually going to go ahead and get by Bryce as well. So now Randy Post into P2. Man, that 54 has been fast all day.
Yeah, he's definitely been blistering. I mean, him and Gay, I mean, they've both been up there all night battling it out. So definitely a strong showing from both of those guys.
There goes Bryce down pit road.
Yep. I knew it was coming soon. I'm guessing Hanneman's going to be following him. He's just coming out of 2 now, so we'll see if he follows him in. But I put some money on it.
I don't know. It does seem like he should be going in this time, but he is not. He is staying out.
Nope. I would have lost my money.
That's too bad. I should have put the money down on it too. There goes
having
Post.
a little bit of fun with my sound box tonight.
Oh, Bryce falling way back. He fell all the way back down to 9th position.
Yeah, I wonder if waiting that long was actually a bad thing because of how bad his tires were, honestly. You're going to fall off so much because of that, and all these guys have newer tires, so they're going to gain so much by doing it, super close within a lap of each other, Yeah, that's unfortunate. Kind of a strategy thing, but you never know. I mean, they were probably banking on a caution. They were hoping for a caution. I think we're going to go green all the way to the end by how this is going.
Oh,
Be honest.
don't say that because we could curse it. I don't want to say that. Hanneman down pit road this time by, though.
Yeah, okay, so you only waited 1. So he was 1 off. Okay. They're trying to time it so that they come out together so they can draft off each other, is my guess. Based on where Bryce is at on the track currently. It's kind of maybe what they're thinking, but I don't know if it'll work out. I don't know. I'm going to watch Bryce just to see if my NASCAR brain is working tonight.
Hackett down pit road this time as well.
He is out. I was right. I told you. See, look. They're meeting up each other on the back straight to try and draft off of each other as teammates. I told you. I wondered.
They're messing with each other now. I don't know if you saw what happened. Bryce dove down to the bottom, but below him.
To the inside of, yeah. But I mean, look at that. They're joined up now. They can draft. So I mean, it's something. I don't know if maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but I'm thinking that was a strategic play by them and how they did that. Last minute, of course, based on how this race is going currently.
So 20 laps to go.
Yeah, just
and
under.
Meacham is your last driver on the lead lap.
And Gay is not far behind.
He is not.
He is closing in like Jaws.
In fact, he can see him.
Yeah, he's right there on the stretch. So.
Yeah, Meacham just entered turn 3. Here comes William Gay entering turn 3 this time as well. So,
I mean, if we stay green all the way, I mean, this could easily. I mean, William Gay could be the only one on the lead lap if this continues with how fast he's going. Although
that I doubt.
Yeah, with Post, I don't think so actually, because Post has been going.
But it could just be the 75 and the 54 on the lead lap here at the end of this race.
Post is still 5.6 seconds. I mean, he's basically been that the whole time. And the only reason he's that because of that, his botched pit stop, 2 botched pit stops really is what kind of did him in for that. So I think he accidentally took 4 tires when he wanted to take 2. One of those. But, yeah.
Well, Bryce is going to go ahead and get by the 99 of Sean Wilder, putting him into 6th position.
Yeah, Sean Wilder, I don't know. Something's wrong with his car, I think. He just hasn't been looking very fast this last 80 laps. I mean, I think he got some damage and he just hasn't really recovered from it.
He's kind of been off cycle too from like your race leaders and everything. He's been a few laps earlier on the pit cycles.
That's true. That's true. Sean Happick, though, taking the battle to William Gay, got his lap back. He passed him. He's like, give it back. I don't want you to take it. We'll see how long he can hold him off for, but he does not want. He really wants third back, I think, because he was down in 8th for a little while, but he's fought his way back up. So I think he definitely wants to retake third, get a podium finish from David Meacham. We'll see how that ends out. They can hold if David Meacham can hold him off. He's about 3 seconds ahead, or yeah, about 3 seconds.
Yeah, 3.1 or so.
Yeah, a little bit more. It's close. He's putting some distance between him and Gay, though, but I think Gay is in fuel-saving mode, though, trying to get to the end of this thing without having to do another stop, which I think he's comfortably within that range, but never know how fast they're pushing. He's in the draft right now, which I think is what he wants. He wants to stay within the draft. So he might not be pushing these guys as hard as he could be.
He also may not have had a set of tires here for the last stint, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of who took tires and who didn't, so it's hard to say. They did have 4 of those, and a 4 is quite a few. So, and I think they have done 4 pit stops. So it's possible. And he might only have rights and, taking more lefts than rights. So he might have just that left, which I don't think would do you it might do you a little good.
Rights would be more.
That's true. He might have more lefts than rights. Because rights would probably be more helpful here.
They would.
Track. Longer track. Yeah.
Trying to see the gap here. It's actually just under 3 seconds back from Meacham to the 52. Sean Happick trying to get back to third position.
We got 12 laps left. Well, 10 laps. Well, yeah, or 11 laps. Technically for the lead lap, because a lot of people aren't on the lead lap, so.
Well, no, it's about to be 11. They're coming to 11 to go right now. William Gay about to cross the line.
So yeah, 11. Yep. Getting down to the wire. They're feeling it. They're feeling the pressure.
Oh, and Happy's starting to fall back to the race leader here as well.
Bryce Fontaine and Raymond Hammond, though, those two are still drafting together, and they're making a big push. They just passed Post. They're making a big push. I had a feeling that they were going to try and really push here at the end. We'll see if they can make this up. Because Hanneman's 2 laps down, and Bryce is 1. So I think he's more just trying to help his teammate out there than anything.
Yeah, they're about 7 seconds behind the race leader, so I don't think they're going to be able to catch up to William Gay. But William Gay looking to put Happick down a lap again. Happy trying to hold him off.
Yeah. We'll see. They're coming fast. They're already they're getting there. They're getting after her. See what happens.
Happy's got the gap down to 2 seconds to Meacham now.
Yeah, he's closing in too. Meacham's probably feeling the pressure right there behind Bobby Grady.
Oh, the gap.
Ooh, Bobby Grady got into the wall a little bit, so he falls behind, and yeah, they close in on Grady fast. Uh-oh. Happy got into the wall. Uh-oh. That gives William Gay a free pass past him. Oof. Oh well, he's still happily. Well, probably not so happily in fourth. He wants to.
I say Happy actually was able to get position on, gain time on Meacham because of the incident with Grady there. But then Happy had the situation happen for himself as well, and then falls back and loses all that time he had gained through 3 and 4. So that's unfortunate for the 52.
Yeah, coming out of 2, just got into that wall a little bit. That hasn't happened as much, but I mean it's pretty much the same corner as coming out of 4. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Kind of lost his footing there because he definitely had a foothold to kind of climb up and gain his way up, but kind of lost him. But we'll see if he can leapfrog his way and, you know, draft off of Gay and gain his speed and, you know, follow his line, because, you know, that's really helpful if you can follow the fastest guy on the track's line and, you know, stay right behind him. You're gonna basically be almost as fast as him if you can hold it, as long as you don't, you know, crash yourself out because, you know, he tires or something, you know, crazy. But I think they're very slowly gaining. I don't know, with 6 laps, I don't know if they're gonna have enough time though. Beecham just has to hold them off for 6 laps to be able to get 3rd place, get that podium, which I'm sure will feel great. I mean, if I was in this race, I would feel great to get a podium, even if I didn't get first. It's still a huge accomplishment to get top 3 at an all-star race like this, you know, and you know, big track with, you know, people that you don't normally race with if you're not. I mean, he's running Xfinity, so he's running with pretty much all of these guys. You know, it's still bragging rights, you know, for sure. So I'm sure he's feeling good.
Hanneman trying to get by the 14 for position here, right in front of the 2nd place car of Randy Post. Hanneman.
It's a battle too.
It is a battle.
He's not wanting to give it up, which I don't blame him.
He's trying to get by the 14, but they are side by side into turns 1 and 2 with 4 to go. Meacham actually started to pull away from Grady, which means he's going to keep the gap just over a 1.5 seconds to the 52 as well.
Hanneman gets by the 14, looks like.
He has gotten by the 14. That was the other close battle on track.
Weiniger looks like he's trying to make up some time to try and get back to Bryce, but I don't think, with nobody out there to help draft off of, I think he's going to be kind of out there left to hang dry, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's about 3 seconds behind the 12. 2 to go this time by for William Gay.
They're closing in on Meacham too. Him and Happy. It's getting a little bit closer. Don't think they're going to be able to do it though. I think as long as we can stay clean, I think he's got it.
1.5 seconds now, the gap between the 52 and the 13.
Randy Post has fallen behind quite a bit. He's 7.9 seconds behind William Gay, but honestly, he's got so much time in between him and Meacham that he's probably not really too worried about it. Probably just coasting and...
It's a white flag.
Is that the white flag?
It is the white flag.
Here we go. There we go. Can anything happen? It's last lap. Let's see. Looks pretty good for him, I think.
Nothing crazy. And crossing the start-finish line, your race winner, William Gay in the 75.
William Gay takes it all. Wow. Heck of a run. Heck of a run. Crazy.
Randy Post coming in the 2nd position. Meacham will run around and finish on the podium.
Wow. Randy Post got 2nd. Meacham 3rd. Sean Happy in 4th. First one lap down. Then Bryce Fontaine 5th. Chris Winiger 6th. John Wilder 7th. Raymond Hanneman 8th. 2 laps. The first one 2 laps down. Anthony Hall, number 14, is going to take 9th. Clint Hackett is going to take 10th. Bobby Grady 11th. Bryce Tucker 12th. William Curran 13th. Parker Weekly 14th. Yeah, heck of a run. Are we going to... Do we have our 3 guys up here to bring up here?
Randy Post is already in the waiting room. We will grab the others if you want to just let them know real quick.
Yeah. Okay, we got Meacham. We're just waiting on William Gay now for our post-race interviews. We could pull our third place finisher up here, David Meacham.
We can. And that's exactly what we'll
John
do.
and I,
Third place finisher, David Meacham in the 13. How you feeling after that race, bud?
I'm feeling good. I miss these cars.
I could tell
It
you.
looked fun.
I say I could tell you were missing it when you fell to the back a little bit, and then were able to battle back to the top 5 for most of the race, and you could tell you were just having a blast with those cars out there.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're so much different than the next gen cars.
Yeah, it definitely looked like really fun. How did you feel battling Happy there and kind of coming out on top after that pit stop?
I can't believe we both did the same thing.
Mhm.
I was like, oh no, I gotta check my tires. And I unchecked it, which I know he did too. And we both sat there for 8 seconds. I just essentially short pitted him to make up the gap, and he did the same thing after me. I just got lucky.
It worked out.
That is crazy. That is some good luck there. That's pretty funny, actually. I wonder what happened to him because I saw him drop back quite a few positions after the restart, or once he came back on, and I was like, oh, yeah, wow, what a run. I was pulling for you, and I saw you kind of fall back, and I was like, oh no, and then I saw you just battle your way up, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go, buddy. That was pretty sweet.
Thank you, thank you.
Car looked
Did
good
it feel
too.
like a really long race? Oh yeah, and your car, yeah. I mean, you looked like you were pulling ahead from them at the end there, a little bit.
I can't save tires on next gen, but I apparently can on this car. So I don't know. I'll work
Hey.
on it.
You'll take it. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, that's
Anybody
awesome, buddy.
anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my wife so I don't get in trouble. Shout out Las Vegas Inferno and Realm Keepers. Let me put Realm Keepers on the car this week. I think it looked pretty good. And shout out to you guys for broadcasting. Hope you guys had fun tonight too.
We did.
Oh yeah, it was a fun race to call. Yeah.
And hey, the magic missile looked good. It wasn't huge anymore.
Finally fixed.
Finally
Yeah.
fixed. All right. That's David Meacham, your third place finisher here in the All-Star race. Congratulations on a good run, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
And another great run here. The 54 of Randy Post finishing in the second position tonight for the All-Star race. You must be feeling real good with that run.
I'm feeling really great, actually. Like, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you and William Gay were just running, bumper to tail for quite a while there, and you guys seemed to just be running away with it. And then it seemed like maybe you overshot your pit stall a little bit there.
Yeah,
and that put you far.
Other than the last pit stop, I messed up my pit stop the entire time. So
Oh, that sucks, man. But still, you were still running. You were 30 seconds, or well, you were about 20. You were quite a ways ahead of David at the end there. You guys were both running away with it. So,
right.
This is one of your favorite tracks.
No, I hate this track, but I
Oh.
love this. I love this car. This car has been one of my favorites forever.
We heard that from our third place finisher as well. I wonder if we'll hear that from the first as well.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of racing cup cars with these cars, and I don't want to say I'm good at it, but I've got a lot of experience with it. So
You know what's funny?
know how it's
always
gonna
hear
act.
people say that they really like driving these cars because they're more of a driver's car, but people
Yep.
hate watching them on the TV, and that was why they ended up changing them, was just because like it got boring sometimes with the choo-choo trains that everybody would run. But
yep,
it's
I
kind of
really
funny.
I really like how iRacing modeled this car because yeah, it is the last of the driver car. I didn't like watching it when they ran them, but I enjoyed driving them.
Well, hey,
I-
there you go. At least we got to have a fun, all-star race with them.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
absolutely.
I also think that's how the drivers felt about the car too. Back
Right.
when they were driving it, they felt like the car had a lot of potential, but they just weren't doing the right things with it. But
Wow. If they would
They
have
just
gotten rid
needed
of
more
the spoiler,
horsepower. Yeah.
if they would have gotten rid of the spoiler, they would have been just fine.
or if they had, put a higher horsepower in there, they'd have been just fine too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, if you give it 100 more, oof, we'd have some good racing, I bet.
Right.
But
So
no,
yeah,
heck of a run for you, buddy. You want to shout
Yeah.
out anybody?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to my team, the Regulators, Bobby, Bryce, Clint. Bobby did all the math for the fuel for me while we were racing. He's kind of like, I'm out of it, run this. So
worked out.
normally I'm the fuel guy, and it kind of worked out because I was like, dude, I'm trying to focus on hitting my marks here.
Well, you were doing a good job. You were definitely one of the faster cars on track all race, so well done there. And yeah, looking forward to Indianapolis on Sunday with the trucks.
Yeah, absolutely. We threw up a practice race last night, and I did not do well. So hopefully, I can maintain the momentum off of this.
Yeah, they're looking tricky. It'll be an interesting race for sure to see how that goes.
Yeah.
At least there's room for people to, take it 3 wide like they like.
Right. Right. Yep.
All right, Randy, we'll let you get back to your team and celebrate the good finish here tonight. But congratulations on a good finish, and we'll catch you on Sunday.
All right. Thanks, guys.
And finally, the class of the field this evening, Mr. William Gay in the 75. Heck of a race for you tonight.
Appreciate it,
run
man.
away with it.
Yeah, you were definitely running away with it for sure. That was a heck of a race for you, and you come away with the hardware. That was a very good performance. 8.5 seconds almost the gap to the second place finisher, and only 3 cars on the lead lap there at the end. So a very dominant performance for you tonight.
Yeah, man, it's always. I was telling Happy, I wish it was a points race, but I'm happy. A win is a win, and I enjoyed it. And man, I absolutely love these cars. They're just, I mean, I'm just able to run them a lot better than anything that I drive. So they're awesome cars to drive. Some people don't like them, but I really do.
You're 3 for 3 for saying that you love to drive these cars out of the top 3. So I think we see a pattern here emerging. But yeah, I mean, you just ran away with it. You and Post, I mean, you guys both got a huge run. I mean, you were maybe after the 50 lap mark after that first or the only competition caution, and after that, I don't think you lost the lead at all. So that was awesome, buddy. I mean, how were you feeling? I mean, I didn't really see any mistakes out of you all night. I mean, you were pretty much perfect. I mean, were you super chill, or were you kind of like white knuckling it towards the end, like, oh, I hope nobody accidentally wrecks me out or something? Or how were you feeling?
So when me and Randy were running there together, I let them by. I told them to come by me, let them take the lead because I wanted to try to. I've been trying to work on saving tires. I really suck at it, so I've been really trying to do that, and I didn't want to burn myself up because I didn't know whether or not we would get a caution or whatever. So I think he had a mishap there, and I was able to get by him. And yeah, man, I was sweating the whole time. And when we got to 10 laps to go, I was like, please, no caution, no caution.
Yeah, I can only imagine after such a dominant performance to have it taken away with only 10 laps to go. That would have been very unfortunate. But luckily, you came away with the big W, buddy. That's got to feel good.
It does, guys. It really does. And I appreciate you guys putting on the broadcast, man. It puts the league out there. People watch, and you can see the clean racing that we have, and it just draws in good drivers. So I appreciate what you guys do up there in the booth.
Yeah, only 3 cautions tonight for Cause. We had the one competition caution there in lap 50, but overall a clean race, and that was a mix of the truck guys and the Xfinity guys there tonight as well. So just goes to show we can get some clean racing here in High Velocity Racing League, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was all within the first 50 laps too. After that, it was straight green flag racing, green flag pit stops. I mean, it was awesome. We got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I mean, it gave me opportunity too, to practice. I've had some mishaps on pit road, getting on pit road, more so getting on than getting off. So it gave me opportunity to practice that, and I felt like once I got ahead of Randy, as long as I could keep that gap, pitting, him pitting with me, I didn't think he would, not putting anything past him. He's a good driver. I just felt like that I could keep that lead. And got some lap cars between me and him, and was able to just pull away. So I'm really pleased with the win.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to shout out before we let you get going for the rest of the night?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to the league, the other admins, Sean, Bryce, Will, all the admins that put this on. People don't realize I ran a league. It was on Xbox before I came to iRacing, and people don't realize what the work that goes into running a league, and having to take care of the points and keeping everybody squared away. So I want to give a huge shout out to them. They do a very good job, and my teammate happy. So yeah, appreciate you guys, and we'll head on to the next one to see if we can't pull out a win there.
Yeah, you guys got Martinsville on the schedule for the Xfinity Series coming up next Monday, so it'll be. I hear you're a little bit of a ringer there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy Martinsville. Martinsville's used to be a one of my worst tracks, but I've been able to practice a lot and been able to run good there. So I think the last time I ran the trucks, I won, and I dominated that race. Not trying to toot my own horn, but it was a good race. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, your race winner here for the All-Star race for High Velocity Racing League, William Gay. Congratulations on the victory, and we will see you next Monday.
All right. Thank you, fellas.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
And
Awesome.
yeah, a heck of a race.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, I think, and everybody is talking about the cars and everything and raving about them. So I mean, I think they made the good choice for the vote this time, and definitely a good clean race there at the end. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at the race results here. William Gay, Bryce isn't the one that finished in second. What is it doing here? Oh, it's qualifying. Hang on, that's what it was. Hold up. Let's try that again. There you go. Race results here from the High Velocity Racing League at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the All-Star race. William Gay, your race winner. And then Randy Post in second, David Meacham in third. The first car a lap down is going to be the 52 of Sean Hapiak. Bryce Fontaine finishing in fifth position. And then Chris Weiniger in sixth position. Sean Wilder, seventh. Ray Hanneman in eighth. Anthony Hall in ninth. Clint Hackett rounding out your top 10. Bobby Grady in 11th. Bryce Tucker in 12th. And then the three off track there at the end, we got William Curran finishing in the 13th position. Parker Weekly in 14th. And rounding out the field, KT McCann.
Sweet. Well, we will see you guys for the next recruitment race, or if that happens, or the next Xfinity race next week.
Well, we won't. We'll be on the track there on Sunday.
Well, yeah. The next race, yes, will be Sunday. That is, yeah, the next official race will be here on Sunday. Yeah, racing.
Yeah,
we'll be out there with me and Chase at Indianapolis. So tune in at 6:00 for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be another nice race there for High Velocity Racing League. So that's gonna do it from us both here this evening. Congratulations to William Gay and all the drivers on track. A great race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we will see you in the next one.